What are these guys up to? What is this?
Oh, I love this video.
That's a mirror.
Oh. Anything with animals, I'm sold.
Oh, that's you. That's you.
So it's like animals seeing themselves for the first time.
This guy is posing legit.
Oh my gosh. Oh! Man, animals are awesome. This is fascinating.
Oh, how fierce.
I wish I could be amazed by a mirror in this way.
This guy.
The old hit and run.
To be fair, if I was in their position, I'd be tripping balls as well.
They probably had to cut out the parts where the animals got seriously hurt.
Look, he can scratch his elbow just like me.
He's using it correctly. He's using it for grooming purposes.
Oh, they're looking at themselves at the mirror.
That's us in the mirror.
Aw, he's curious. I'm waiting for one of them to puncture it.
Oh. I think it's trying to, like, hunt itself.
He's trying to sneak up on him.
That is so cute.
That is so cute.
Of course, the bird's like the stupid one.
He just won't give it
This
up.
one.
There's a line to use the mirror.
Meanwhile, this is like 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Where'd the mirror go?
They took it away.
It was actually really fascinating to see how all the different species were treating this mirror.
It's like a mystical mage like walks up and like creates a portal, and then everyone's like, oh, what is that?
Okay, so how are these animals reacting to themselves?
They were kind of like intrigued.
Some of them were aggressive, some of them were inquisitive.
A lot of them seemed angry.
They probably think it's like somebody else, and that's why like the gorilla's trying to fight himself.
Even the bird was like, F you, other bird.
Never seeing like a mirror and stuff like that, I can imagine it's quite trippy.
They were reacting to themselves in all the different ways animals do, which usually is mildly aggressive and territorial.
Do you think they knew they were looking at themselves?
No.
I would say the evidence suggests no.
I don't think they fully comprehend what a reflection is.
The primates seem to have some clue, some of them, not the gorilla.
Anytime any sort of creature are shown a new stimulus or exposed to a new stimulus, in this case a mirror, there's always going to be that kind of learning period of, you know, what is it? How do I react to it?
So there's been studies over the years that have proven that most animals cannot recognize their own reflection no matter how long you leave a mirror in front of them.
Whoa.
What? Interesting.
Why do you think humans have that ability when almost the entire animal kingdom can't figure that out?
I guess humans are just more intelligent.
Evolution, right? The answer to everything.
Maybe our cognitive mind is a little bit more evolved.
I guess it has something to do with consciousness.
Top of the food chain, baby. We do what we want.
So how often do you think you look in a mirror every day?
I look in the mirror only about once a day.
Once or twice in the morning, and then when I get home.
Before I shower, after I shower. I use my selfie camera a lot.
Does the iPhone selfie camera count? Because then you take the cake.
Yeah. No, I'm always like, okay, hold on 1 second. I just want to look pretty.
Not often enough. Sometimes when we're recording Nerdy Nummies, we'll be halfway through the episode and I'll have had like smudged, you know, stuff on my face.
You being someone who's on camera all the time, how important would you say is a mirror or your camera screen to see what you look like?
I just try and make sure my hair isn't a complete mess because I'm like, my bed hair is like horrific.
Well, we're nerds. We're not like actors or something, so it doesn't, we can look stupid.
It's important. Like, when I was watching the video, I noticed there was a hair like this, so I was like...
Even watching this video, I noticed in my reflection before the video started, like, oh, your hair's out of place.
We have a widescreen television set up just to the right of our camera on Good Mythical Morning.
It's so important. One time, I filmed an entire video without the viewfinder. I had braces at the time. My whole half of my teeth were bleeding, and I didn't even realize it.
People love to comment on others' appearances, and so we can't help but just like want to look good before something.
Would you ever be okay to film a video without looking at yourself?
Probably not.
I'd go for it. I'd try it.
That'd be cool. We just look at each other like, yeah, you look good. How do I look? I'm like, fleek? Fleek.
I would do it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I think so. It would be scary, you know, at this point. How you dress, how you look, how you behave is very much kind of like going out into the world and people are judging you for it.
Only if I made it public. Like, yo, I did not get ready for this video.
Yeah, but we would probably acknowledge it as like the gimmick of that episode. Hey, we didn't get ready for this one.
Do comments about your appearance on YouTube ever get to you?
Sometimes, especially when there's like
one person comments, and then there's like 300 replies, and I'm like, no!
In the beginning, it got to me, but I mean, now it's like, I don't care what you think I look like. My videos aren't about my looks.
Yeah, I could say so, but after a while, you just kind of get used to reading the comments.
Yes, my mustache. These 3 guys that went on like a rant, like, look at his pedo stash, it's so thick and blah, blah, blah. So now I take it level 1 and take it down because of the comments.
My strategy is usually just to agree with them. It's like, Sohinki looks like shit. I'm like, yeah, that guy looks like he's on drugs, what a loser. And then they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't even know you read this.
I feel like we've become so confident over the years that we recognize that negative comments are just a reflection of the own person's insecurities.
Yeah.
I get a lot of hate on my voice, which is really upsetting. It's easy to write off a personality as just like, oh, it's just a face on a screen and I can hate them and whatever. But to us on the receiving end, it has a tremendous psychological impact.
So what are your thoughts about our society that has become so obsessed with the way we all look?
Society sucks. Every single magazine tells you that if you don't look like this, then you're ugly.
I think it's really, really sad, and it causes a lot of people to be very insecure.
Obviously, it would be better if it were not so ingrained to care so much about your appearance, but I mean, I doubt that's ever going to change.
I'd love to be judged by my work, not by if my hair is not in the right place.
We've created these systems where if you're attractive and young and dress well and look rich or whatever, you will get farther in life. For as sad as it is, you have to play by those rules.
So back to this video, it has over 20 million views.
Really?
20 million views.
Why would a video like this be that popular?
For the same reason that watching a cat swat at itself in the mirror is funny. It's just funny to see
it's
animals.
That on a much larger scale.
Provides a little insight into what makes us who we are.
Well, it's funny, and there's a sense of discovery, and then it does spark a conversation.
You have cute animals, kind of a prank because, oh look, he ran into the mirror. So it's like everything that goes viral on YouTube all in one.
Some people have felt this experiment was a cruel thing to do to the animals. What do you think?
Cruel to do it to animals? I don't know. I know everybody on the internet is very sensitive nowadays.
It's gotten to the point now where in society, people just bitch about every little thing.
I don't think it was intended to be a joke. I mean, I'm assuming. I think it was just like a study.
It's not like testing on animals for makeup products.
Technically, it's a little cruel.
Maybe not the nicest thing to do, but also, other than the bird, pretty harmless.
One final thing, we want to do an experiment and see how you react when we place this behind you.
Oh, it's a mirror.
Hey, who's that? Who's this guy?
Oh! Yep, frizzy hair.
But I think I did a really good job shaving today.
I have random pieces of hair sticking up.
Yeah.
I should have taken care of that better.
You've got a nice manly beard going though. That's good.
I do.
I should be trying to get at you. If I just...
It doesn't work like that.
Hair's alright. It's alright. It's not the best hair day. It is very odd that, like, you are watching me, that you are watching me especially.
You were saying if we were gonna turn around and look at ourselves? I'm sweaty.
What if I don't?
That's some self-control.
Am I awesome? No, I want to look a little bit.
I'm actually like, it's annoying because I know I should look at it, but I don't want to. I'm not stooping to the animal's level. I'm not gonna do it. I'm good. I'm good.
Thanks so much for watching another episode of YouTubers React.
And help support the show by subscribing to all of the people below down there.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.